Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Golden Bachelorette. Joan, Vassos, and Chock Chapple's frequent posts may reveal secrets about their relationship. Are they hiding problems from the world? Stars of the Golden Bachelorette, Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple, have found love through the competitive dating show. During their first introductions, Chock impressed the leading lady with his patented Chock a noodle soup. This decidedly delicious soup, and his charismatic personality, landed him the season's first one-on-one date. On this magical Disneyland trip, the pair established a formidable connection. The winner became clear by the finale of the Golden Bachelorette Season 1. Joan ultimately chose Chock as the recipient of the final rose, and he proposed to the Maryland native. Since the televised finale, Joan and Chock have been frequently updating fans about their relationship online. While these posts allow insight into their lives, the updates have been surprisingly persistent. Some fans are wondering if these incessant posts may be concealing some turmoil. Joan and Chock, known for their iconic Disneyland date, were invited back personally by iHeartRadio. In 2 days, the couple posted 2 updated videos inside the park and one carousel of the Bachelor friend group enjoying the trip. Although fans enjoy their transparent and thorough updates, many believe that the posts have been overly frequent. It may be possible that Joan and Chock are contractually obligated to post this often. The Disneyland updates heavily indicate a mutually beneficial contract between the company and the couple. Additionally, Joan and Chock's sponsors were mentioned verbally and in the caption. Ironclad, a contract management software platform, describes influencer agreements writing. While nobody can blame the pair for capitalizing on their fame, the frequent posts and monetization of their relationship raise red flags. If Joan and Chock are consistently offered compensation in exchange for upbeat relationship posts, they may conceal turmoil. Joan and Chock's online personas may not be as transparent as they seem. The pair have little incentive to post more realistic updates regarding their relationship. It's become clear that the Bachelor alum is profiting from their seemingly perfect relationship, with companies offering contracts and fans hopping on their pages to follow their journey. Joan and Chock may prolong their relationship, whether or not they are truly content. Their incessant updates, outside of the legally binding contracts, may be overcompensation for some trouble in paradise. In a since-deleted post on Joan's Instagram, the pair discussed the Thanksgiving events. While they seem to be enjoying each other's company, some cracks are shown. They may be getting under each other's skin. Joan broaches the topic of family, calling the merging of their families a little strange. Although changes in long-established familial traditions will always feel uncomfortable, it seems their families may not support the relationship. Chock insists, but it went great. While Joan initially agreed, she circled back to say, but the family part is a little harder, right? Chock did not address this comment, instead mentioning how they are encountering minor irks with one another. Outside of the seemingly troublesome integration of their families, the pair are encountering minor spats. From hiding phone chargers to arguments over parking, Joan and Chock are leaving the honeymoon phase and confronting less desirable quirks. Hopefully, the newly engaged couple can look past their differences. Chock has attracted criticism for his behavior throughout the season. Many felt that the insurance executive was overly possessive and controlling of Joan's time. This sentiment was shared by many of the show's contestants as the group bowling date ruffled feathers. This date, in which the men were supposed to share time with Joan, was overtaken by Chock. Pascal Abdi, a strong contender who self-eliminated near the finale, resented Chock's behavior. In an interview with Glamour magazine, he recounts the date saying, Chock was all over her to the point where he was like a stalker. This comment left many second-guessing Chock's intentions. Although Joan and Chock seem stronger than ever, their incessant posts hint at inner turmoil. Their profit from happy relationship updates would discourage the couple from full transparency either way. the Golden Bachelorette's first couple may not be as satisfied as they seem. In the glittering world of the Golden Bachelorette, where romance blooms like roses on an idyllic summer day, Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple have managed to captivate fans with their seemingly picture-perfect love story. From the moment they shared their first stolen glance on national television, viewers felt a sense of magic, a connection that seemed destined for a fairy tale ending. But as time has passed and social media has taken center stage in their post-show lives, a curious pattern has emerged. Joan and Chock post a lot. A near-constant stream of smiles, sunsets, and affectionate captions flood their feeds. While many fans swoon at these public displays of affection, others can't help but ask, is there more to this story than meets the eye? Could their frequent posts be hiding cracks in the foundation of their relationship? The question of whether Joan and Chock's social media habits reveal or obscure the truth is one worth diving into. In a time where digital perfection is the norm, even the most genuine couples can find themselves feeling pressure to uphold an idealized image of their relationship. For Joan and Chock, the constant posting may be more than just romantic exuberance. It could be a carefully curated narrative, shielding fans from a more complex reality. The rise of Joan and Chock, a golden love story. Joan Vassos, the Golden Bachelorette's leading lady, has always been a symbol of strength, grace, and vulnerability. A widow who captured hearts by sharing her journey of love lost and found, Joan's season struck a special chord with audiences. Her authenticity and willingness to embrace the second chapter of her life resonated deeply with Bachelor Nation. Chock Chapple, her dashing, silver-haired suitor, quickly emerged as a frontrunner for Joan's heart. His charm, quiet confidence, and unshakable devotion won over not just Joan, but also the audience. From tearful confessions to romantic strolls, the pair seemed to click in a way that felt rare and real. Once the cameras stopped rolling and the roses were all handed out, Joan and Chock stepped into the world as a couple. But now, without the safety net of scripted dates and glittering backdrops, reality began to set in. Instead of quietly retreating to a private life, they embraced the spotlight, sharing their relationship with an eager audience. Their posts began to multiply. Joan's Instagram became a scrapbook of beach vacations, candlelit dinners, and heartfelt selfies with Chock. Chock, too, followed suit, peppering his feed with glowing tributes to Joan and their adventures together. For a while, fans couldn't get enough. "This is what true love looks like," one commenter gushed. "A perfect match," declared another. But as the posts continued, sometimes several times a day, a few eagle-eyed fans began to wonder, is this constant broadcasting a sign of something deeper? When social media becomes the third wheel. In the modern age, many couples face the dilemma of balancing their real-life relationships with their online personas. For Joan and Chock, their near-obsessive posting has sparked speculation. Could this be a case of overcompensation? Relationship experts often suggest that couples who feel the need to constantly validate their relationships online might be struggling behind closed doors. By curating an image of happiness, they may be subconsciously trying to convince themselves and the world that everything is perfect. For Joan and Chock, who were thrust into the public eye during their time on the Golden Bachelorette, this pressure is likely magnified. Sometimes social media becomes a coping mechanism, notes Dr. Evelyn Carter, a psychologist specializing in relationships and digital behavior. When a couple starts to experience friction, they might lean on public affirmations to restore a sense of closeness. It's not inherently bad, but it can mask underlying issues that need attention. Fans began picking up on subtle clues in Joan and Chock's posts. While the photos were undeniably beautiful, the captions sometimes struck an overly sentimental tone. "Another day in paradise with the love of my life," Joan captioned a post of her and Chock smiling on a tropical getaway. "We may not always get it right, but our love is worth fighting for," Chock added in a later post. To some, these heartfelt captions felt romantic, a couple navigating the ups and downs of love together. To others, they hinted at struggles beneath the surface. The pressure of being perfect. Life after the Golden Bachelorette comes with its own unique set of challenges. While Joan and Chock may have found love on the show, maintaining that connection in the real world is no small feat. Unlike couples who meet off camera, they are constantly under the microscope, with thousands of fans dissecting their every move.